doctor, you get to see a lot. You get to be interfacing with a lot of reality, a lot of harsh reality, a lot of beautiful reality. But whatever you are experiencing, whatever you witness, there's no denying that it exists in this life. It brings a really unique set of perspectives and humbles you day in and day out. Every single day, you're learning about so many things. You're learning about humanity. You're learning about people. You're learning about behaviors. You're learning about compassion, empathy, suffering. You're learning about science, medicine, spirituality, technology. You are dealing with very complex dynamics of what it means to be a human being, what it means to be a person, what it means to be a patient, what it means to be a loved one of a patient, what it means to be a physician. You are getting to see how this web exists and how interconnected that it is. Today's episode, I want to talk about a couple perspectives on aging. Spending some time in the geriatrics clinic, which is a clinic for older adults. Many times patients get referred to see a geriatrician with the consultation question regarding memory. One of the questions on this, you'll notice, is extremely applicable to now. It just hits you, if you just pause and think about the things that are being asked here. Questions like, are you satisfied with your life? A bunch of these questions on these questionnaires are like wake-up calls. Having patients who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s take these tests, do you ever think that if you just put yourself in those shoes, that if you're so lucky to live to that age, how will you be performing on that, right? It makes you want to think about how you're carving out and creating your life that you have now, how you're appreciating things that you may not be appreciative of, but it's right there under your eyes, and you're not taking action. You are not being grateful for it. It's the biggest loss. It's like wherever you are in life, truly wherever you are in life, if you make that mental switch to turn the light on and shine it, and let this light be a light of gratitude, or let this light be one of really being in awe of what it means to be alive, how could you not be grateful? How could you not be happy? How could you not be kind? Right? How could you not be kind? If you are feeling good within yourself, and you don't just allow the external world to make you feel a certain way. It's not about just being happy. That's a state. It comes and goes. But it's not just about that. But if you are working on yourself as a person, and you're able to generate a state of being content, being ambitious but grateful, being kind because of your understanding, because of you understand human psychology, you understand there's a connectedness with everybody. If you're intact and you nourish that aspect of you, your heart, your compassion, your empathy, you just be kind to other people. It goes such a long way. Even having a patient and a family member just thank you for how kind you are, and them almost being surprised at the level of kindness. What does it cost you to be kind to people, right? What does it cost you to be kind to other people? Be real, be honest. But a lot of times you may feel something nicely towards someone and you won't say it. What do we tend to do, right? Most people, what do? We get angry, we share that. We get stressed, we share that. We're complaining. We complain like it's nothing. People complain that we don't take a step to process things, regulate our emotions, have a perspective and change a perspective to one that's better, that's more positive. When we don't do that, we're missing out. We have the opportunity to do that. Doesn't mean you don't feel everything, it doesn't mean you don't go through the ups and downs and you forget something and you get that initial bout of stress. But as soon as you're aware, as soon as you recognize it, that's when you're able to say, what should I do about this? Can I change it? Should I change it? If I can control it and I should change it, then I'll change it. If not, then why worry? And if you can change it, why worry? Just take the action that you need to take. So it's more straightforward than you think, but it's not so easy to implement. That takes practice, that takes intention, that takes awareness. A few other reflections I want to give on what it means to be aging, getting older. Things get put into perspective when you're there at a memory care facility. It's really priceless. I was at one where outside every room, you have a bunch of photos, generations and generations. So you'll have the person who is older and is living independently with some assistance, bathing, dressing, sitting, standing, transferring. It's pretty interesting because seeing the photos of them as a child, of their kids, of their grandkids, seeing black and white photos, all of these things, it makes you realize how time flies. It makes you realize how important people are, your loved ones. Don't take them for granted. Don't take yourself for granted, your cognition, your memory. While you're alive and well now, why not take some action? Do some things that are going to help you live longer so you can get to that beautiful age. But like Dr. Peter Attia says, it's not just about the lifespan, how long you are alive in terms of your heart is beating, your brain is not dead, but how are you feeling that time and what's the quality of your life? So exercise, read, paint, do your hobbies, do puzzles, hang out with your friends and family, eat right. We underestimate how important our health is. Metabolic health, blood pressure control, glucose control. One of the best things you can do is exercise. It makes you want to live your life now. Use your God-given gifts for good. Use your gifts now. Use what you've been given now. Use your body. Nourish your body. Challenge your body in positive ways. Grow. Work hard, push yourself physically, push yourself mentally. Embrace that. There's no reason why you shouldn't embrace that. People are so afraid of doing hard things. Why? Why are you afraid of doing hard things? Why are we shouldn't be. You're gonna learn from it. I want you to think about you getting older and what that means for you right now. I love taking care of older people. I just have an admiration for older adults. I think there's so much wisdom that they have. They have so many stories, so many life lessons, and it's oftentimes such a groundedness from their decades of life experience. So you can learn from them. One call to action is someone who is older in your life, ask them questions. Ask them a question, have a discussion with them, have a conversation with them. Ask about what they were like in high school. Ask them about what they remember from their parents. Just have these conversations that bring you closer, that you get to cherish this time, because we don't always have this time. We won't always have this, right? So while they're here, it's an amazing opportunity to be able to connect with them. Everyone, if you like this type of video and you want me to keep going, let me know. I know there's not a lot of people watching right now, but I'm going to continue to do things that come from the heart. I'm going to continue to create, inspire, heal. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer questions as well. So let's give it a go. Appreciate you all, honestly. Much love. Peace.